Hey, what's up? So it's going to be maybe a little bit of a catch up. I'm not too sure. So we'll see. Anyway, so the main thing though is what can you commit to and how can you make it so easy that it would be like really silly of you not to do it? So for myself, what I need to commit to now, I say need because like I've known of these things for the best part of 25 years now, and but never really committed to it. So here goes. My commitment is to do 2 minutes breath work in the morning, 2 minutes in the evening, and 2 minutes of Tratica. So Tratica is candle focus. And so that is going to be really easy, like totally doable. I just did some breathing just now. My commitment was 2 minutes. I got my mat out, and once I'm on the mat, it's like, well, I'm here now, and I actually do enjoy doing it. So I did the full 10-15 minute routine. Now, the key is for me, like the key challenge is when I wake up, if I wake up a little bit late, there's this voice within me which is like pushing me to feel like I don't have time I don't have time to meditate. I've got to get going. I've got to answer my emails, and it's this kind of urgency which doesn't serve me, because for me the breath work is what helps me to feel grounded. I get these, when I've been doing breath work regularly, I get these nice deep breaths that just come out of nowhere, and it just feels really good. So I know it serves me. Now, here's the point I want to make about that though, is you can't have a feeling without first having a belief. Every feeling that we have because we believe something to be true, which is generating that belief, which then generates the thoughts. So that must mean I've got a belief within me that says, well, if you don't get cracking, your business is going to fall apart. You've got to answer these emails. You know, it's kind of like pushing me. Anyway, the point is, that's my challenge, is if I do wake up later than usual, I got to take a moment and say, hey, this is important. Everything we experience through the mind and the body. Like if you don't have a healthy body and mind, then the way you're experiencing your actual reality is impacted by that, right? So let's get our priorities straight. Now, the other thing is dinner time. I'm going to do it immediately after dinner because that's my cue. So there's another book. I say another book because I'm going to show you all these books here. Atomic Habits by James Clear. Have a cue. So I'm going to be eating my dinner with my candle next to me. And that's a cue. That's how I'm going to generate the habit. Because if I leave it till last thing at night, I'm just going to be, it's like, oh, I'm too tired now. I'll just go to bed. So yeah, the goal, first video, well, I've done that now. My objective is to pay off my debt, be consistent with my disciplines, master the art of manifesting what I want. We'll get into that later. I'm reading this book. It's a Neville Goddard book. And share the journey and what I've learned along the way. So that's that, and I'll keep you updated on how that goes. So I want to transition though now to like, what else do I want to do in my life? Like if this is the fuel, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That like this is the fuel for what? The fuel to do what? So these are a few projects that I have in mind. You Are the Path, obviously you know about, if you subscribe to this channel. But I've got a few other ideas. Aligned Hustle was all about productivity and woo way. So now here's what I don't want to do. I don't want my next project to be something that I'm doing because I feel like that's what the market's going to be asking for. What do I mean by that? I spent 4 years learning iPhone app development, iOS development. 3 to 4 years I spent doing that. Didn't particularly enjoy the journey. It was a slug, it was a struggle. And I did it because I thought, oh, I'm going to make money out of that and I'll be secure and da-da-da-da-da. I don't want my security to come from that. I want my security to come from the fact that I'm an infinite being, and that's where I want to get my security from. So I'm following the teachings of Bashar, channeled by Darryl Anker. Follow your excitement with zero expectation as to where it's gonna lead, because what I can imagine from the logical mind, that I know my higher mind can imagine it in a way that I can't foresee it happening. So the next step on from that is, well, okay, what are you excited about to do? So for me, it's a new project I'm starting, and it's called You Are Money. Like, you are money. This reality is you. Like, even from a book like this, really, what is this? It's squiggly lines is what it is. Like, you read it, you translate it, you get the meaning from the words, you contain the meaning, and you've derived those meanings from your life experience. So that's all this is, it's squiggly black lines on paper. That's all it is. So now some of this I'm still learning myself. Me saying these things on video helps me to solidify and consolidate my own learning. So I'm the student and the teacher at the same time. We all are, really. So yeah, just wanted to interject that there. Felt it was important. So I'm excited about You Are Money. Still going to be doing my You Are the Path videos, because I'm going to be sharing how this goes on there. But I'm just going to show you a few books. Broken Money. I've got some books on Bitcoin. And this one, the Bitcoin Standard, showing you where my head is at right now. So I bought all these books. Not read any of them. So that's my next thing is, okay, let's make another commitment. So my other commitment is, I'm going to read this book, Broken Money. Like, I'm jumping around now, but I've considered maybe becoming a financial advisor. But you see, what that would allow me to do is, because I'm going to be the financial advisor that kind of like, sprinkles in my universe, law of the, the power of the universe. I'll have my spiritual slant on, bring that into that domain, into that, and try and influence that domain with that. So, and also it ties in with technology. Bitcoin is a new technology, and I actually do enjoy coding. It's not that I don't enjoy coding, it's that iOS development is very different to making websites, but that's for another video. So I guess I will leave it there. So be thinking of what you can do that would be so easy it would be silly for you not to do it. It could be something that you're not going to do, something that that doesn't serve you. How can you take a little step towards eliminating that? So going back to taking little steps. So I'm talking about, I want my next project to be something that I'm doing because I enjoy, not because it pays the bills. I still have things that I have to do which pay the bills, and I'm still going to honor those things. But I got to take stock and be honest with myself and be like, well, okay, how can I take a baby step into what I'm really excited to do, which right now is to learn about money. And the reason why that's so important is because where we place our attention, something happens, it grows, the energy around it grows. So I'll give you an example. So let's say I want to eat healthier and maybe I want to start juicing again. For me, a great way to do that is like I'll just put on, like every now and then I'll just put on a juicing video, because like maybe I'm not like really motivated to do it. Like I know I want to, but put on a little juicing video and I start watching it, and they'll be talking about all the health benefits, and I'll be like, yeah, I really want to do this now, and it really helps to stoke the fire and like really get it going. Yeah. So I'll leave it there. So again, just to reiterate my commitments: the breath work, the Tratica, and I'm going to read this book. Hope you got something from that, and I will catch you later. Peace.